This is the second winner bracket semifinal. Who will face 1-0 in the winner bracket final? And who has to face the two-time WGL finalist Happy in the lower bracket? That is a weird thing to say. It doesn't happen too often. We have seen a Chinese and a Russian. Now we go to the other region, the third region of Warcraft 3. That is South Korea. And a true legend graces us with his presence. That is Chaemiko. He's facing a new talent in the scene, playing the Night Elf ReMinD.
Did a little switcheroo right there, Neo.
I can already see the comments on YouTube. What is he talking about? Not knowing ReMinD? What a noob!
Dude, check out ReMinD's build, yo. It's no ultra build.
See, when we opened the stream, I was about to say, I said, he comes back into the scene with so many fresh builds and creep routes.
Yeah.
This is it.
It's another new account by ReMinD, by the way. This must be number 5 or something. What the hell is that name, by the way?
It's a Schwäbisch version of sword number? Schwat? I don't know.
I think it's backwards. It's random Ancient of War HS. What's HS? Hearthstone? Huntress? I don't know. Weird. So is the build as well. ReMinD weirding us out here in the beginning of this best of 3, but I love it. Now, I have not seen Neutral Hero much lately, and I definitely haven't seen it at a competitive level on this map, I think, ever. What's it gonna be, Neo? What do we want to see?
I think it's gonna be a Dark Ranger.
Oh, Moonblade Dark Ranger yesterday versus WFZ. Oh boy, did that not work. My god.
Yeah, I think the tavern times are over, huh? He could also go for Beastmaster Instant Harass into Expo.
I think he has to play something that doesn't entirely rely on summons, though, doesn't he?
So Panda? Yeah.
Panda! Same as the Keeper. Summon heroes, debuff heroes. They get countered pretty hard by priests. Chaemiko, by the way, starting off with a Tuskar camp first. It's something he is very fond of on this map in multiple matchups. Gets level 2 there right away. Oh, only 5 peasants required, so this isn't even going to be so late of a tech. A little greedy perhaps, but seems to be working out. Panda, of course, a hero who heavily relies on levels. So I wonder if we're going to see perhaps second Ancient of War for creeping? But the nice thing on Northern Isles is there's many green camps around the main, so getting level 3 isn't even too hard.
You could go expansion natural, but with a Panda, kind of unlikely. Big mana potion is the dream for ReMinD. The first ever Korean WCG champion. Scouts nicely, sees the expansion creep coming. Is he willing to harass or does he want to creep up?
Ooh, he's trying to harass, okay. I don't think he's really in time to do much before the creeps are dead. Maybe one breath.
Could hurt the peasants a lot though, and with that, delay the expansion. Oh, Drunken Haze Breath of Fire.
Oh, he gets the right click!
Oh, that was hilariously well done. And now everything is still ignited, misses the shots, Breath of Fire ignites them again.
Oh, dude. The one breath ignited them twice.
Yes.
Oh, the one Drunken Haze, I mean.
I've rarely seen this before.
That's pretty cool. Fortunate find here now with the Crystal Ball. Can reveal the archers at least once. Kills one of them off. Is he gonna invest the big mana here is the question. Is it worth it? He does use it.
Man, there's one footy left after this.
And another breath.
The big potion is so good now.
It's a pretty good item.
Well,
pretty good item.
Uses the Shadow Melt nicely as well. Does he have enough damage to cancel the tower? It looks like it. He does. Oh my.
Wow, ReMinD. How Pog are all you Night Elves right now?
How what?
Neo.
No, I know what that is. I'm just joking. That's the guy with the open mouth.
Oh my god, this expansion is so late. Oh, nice pandas around though. Chaemiko doesn't miss those. King of blocks and surrounds. But still level 3 panda. Whoa.
Double level 3 at
Yeah, he got 200 experience or something like that from the harass.
Yes. We were questioning if that's worth it. I guess we have an answer now. Yes.
And of course, very strong now against Fruitimans.
In full mana again, thanks to the Moonwell. Boots are still
Alright, the boot.
available, and a staff as well. He has quite some resources, goes for both. No Stormbolt, so you can easily get out of surrounds.
Oh, is the breath gonna kill the arcane? No. Not enough damage. Oh, but nicely roasting the peasants.
He can just do it again. There's a quad kill in the air.
I don't actually know what the cooldown on breath is. Must be like 8 seconds or something. Hey! And gets the tower! Oh my god, can he kill the town hall?
Gets bullied. He needs to staff out soon. Oh, with boots he can actually walk this off.
Dude, the fuck? What?
Double.
ReMinD! Dude, that was such a cool guy play. You know, like, walking away from the expansion. I can staff out here, I'm not gonna die. He could have just walked!
Yeah.
He could have just walked!
Yeah.
And then, at safe distance, then staff. To be fair, it was super close. There was probably 0.1 second. Oh.
The second water elemental was key there.
But how unnecessary was that, dude? Oh,
and now, what a reaction by Chaemiko. He gets this one opening and seemingly punishes this hard. Oh, that's so big that he saves this lore. But the panda is in trouble. Chaemiko, king of the block, says, no, no. There's a roadblock right here. That's my water elemental. But in the end, he only gets a little bit of repair and one wisp. Dude, this game is insane.
Yeah. How fun and how bloody is this game, by the way? Just like I like my steaks. Nice and bloody.
And fun.
And fun. I hope that cow had a good life. Reveal coming in again. This crystal ball finding great usage here over time.
That's a lot of moon juice used. And it's daytime now.
There's 0 juice left.
Waiter, need some more juice, please. Nope, we're out. The Dryads are coming.
I wonder if ReMinD, when he hits 70 mana, he's trying to breath and then he forgets, right, 75 mana nowadays.
Yeah, true. That got changed in his absence. Expo up, tech on the way, defend as well, but how effective is... well, against Dryads and a couple of archers, it's still good. But the footies will still be roasted by this panda, who opts for a potion.
Yeah, there seems to be no transition here for ReMinD. He's staying tier 2. He's going hard on this panda.
Forces are under attack.
Is there a timing where the panda is like not really useful anymore? Because for now, he was really good. But at some point that will change.
If he finds more kills, if he gets level 5, he is king of the jungle. Especially with this being... what's it called? Northern Isles. And he steals the heal scrolls. This arcane. Very important.
Yeah, but if there's a couple of arcane and if there's a couple of breakers, he is dropping in effectiveness for sure. Oh, Dryad loss against this shouldn't really happen. Panda's out of mana again, has to use the potion. Bloodthirsty, of course. But always good trades, despite no AoE. Chaemiko is playing this well now.
Oh, the AM. We're willing to use the heal pot here, it seems. Alright, panda coming in again. Second arcane will be getting cancelled.
One more kills. ReMinD giving this game out of hand.
Players' forces are under attack.
Did that hero loss.
The region scroll now. Oh, sweet. Yeah, it's all about the panda kill.
Yeah, as cool and fun this panda was to watch, I'm kind of worried for his late game. Not necessarily because of him, Panda's a good late game hero, but he needs some units as well. And Dryads are not the units you want, as we've have been seeing in the rifle meta for a long time now. And I imagine rifles must be coming. Not yet, though. Nice playing of the footman, not allowing for the perfect breath. And every footy is a little bit more experience. Are you still here, by the way?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I got the message, which is not really good, so needs a little attention. Nice drunken haze again, but can't really ignite them. Now we can.
Ooh, it's a lot of deeps.
One kill.
A player's forces are
Nice
under
Dryad
attack.
saves, by the way. We have quite a few hurt in the main. But it's always the issue with Dryads. How do you heal them up? Night Elves don't have regen scrolls. Don't have statues. Don't have priests. Don't have heal selves. Only Reju. And Moonwells. So the bear transition is coming in. We have the first one at least. Feels like ReMinD has been below 35 supply this entire game. I think actually that's probably true.
Panda makes up for quite a bit, but he needs level 5 now ASAP before there is 4, 5 breakers. Depends on the position, but man, these Dryads didn't do anything. He goes bears now. Yep. Tier 3 is almost done. Okay. Also, no follow-up. Yeah, I don't
ReMinD
really
is
see
so quick with his micro, by the way. This Dryad reaction speed is super good, despite him being an old fart.
A player's forces are under attack.
I'm just joking. I love ReMinD. He knows I do.
Man, oh man, this Chaemiko inventory. Scroll of healing twice, invo potion flute for the breaker, for the rifles and breakers.
Yeah.
This is just phenomenal. How he
I would love to see Chaemiko go tier 3 now. I think the way he loses this game is if he overextends with a tier 2 push, Panda roasts everything, level 6, ultimate, boom shakalaka. Because when a pally comes in and you have knights and stuff, they're not so easy to toast. And in general, I do like tier 3 human.
Also, if you play against it,
Yeah, why not?
as long as you have a Dreadlord with Carrion Swarm, everything's good, right?
A player's forces
Yeah.
are under attack.
Dude, Carrion Swarm so strong, need nerf.
Ooh, sweet pickup by ReMinD. Slows the slow bitches. Taste your poison.
They literally tasted poison. Do you think Wind Rider poison and Dryad poison taste the same?
I think Night Elves put more work into the flavor of their poison than the orcs.
So at least you have something nice before you die.
Yeah.
That's very friendly of them, I have to say. This is a pretty good fight for ReMinD. This ultimate human army at 70 supply or something like that hasn't been assembled yet. And that's level 5 for the Panda! Give me the roast, boys!
He's going
Combos
for this
going down.
Archmage.
AM! Heal potion.
That was great. He turns around, roasts the militia, but that's about it. Bear is killing a rifleman in the back, but still gets killed because no dispel against the slow.
No counter expansion, by the way. ReMinD again at 30 something supply.
I can't afford it. He has to brute force this kind of with a lot of mana. But the Stormbolt is a nice weapon against this Panda now. First breakers are coming in. Reju has not been stolen because the mana is empty here. At this point, feels like Chaemiko is very dominant. Gets another kill with only a footman. The trades are always going into Chaemiko's favor.
Yeah. Close to level 3 MK now. Panda is getting close to 6 though, to be honest. Oh, nice heal scroll by Chaemiko. Prevents the kill. Oh, wait, Panda! What are you doing, bro? That staff didn't save you earlier, and it won't save you now. Stormbolt coming in, right clicks, and he's dead again. And that is not good for ReMinD.
Nope. 30 supply. He can't afford to revive a level 5 hero at the tavern. It's way too expensive. And he knows that. GG. 1-0 for Chaemiko. Man, there was a stressful game for him. There was a hard game to come back into, but a little gift by ReMinD. Well, a big gift to level 3 Panda. And bye-bye. But Chaemiko played it really well from that point on. Like, once he had this momentum.
In that game, I would love to have a resume from replay game. What happens if the Panda doesn't die? How different is that game gonna look? I wonder. But it was his own fault. He was trying to be a little bit too cute. And sometimes that backfires. And so it did here. But a very fun game. Once again, ReMinD showing, as you said, that he has his own ideas of multiple matchups.
His next map is Amazonia. Thank you, Wing0, for the sub. Yeah, AZ. Wonder if we see a panda again. I mean, if there's a fast expansion by Chaemiko and we have a panda again, see a lot of peasants burning once more. But maybe he has another idea.
Yeah, Warden has been all the rage lately. From Loliad, from Colorful, from Moon. ReMinD. Does he play Warden?
He was a great Warden player back in the day. I haven't seen it yet.
AZ is a very tough Warden map, though. Yes. Not really the one you want to play her on unless you feel 100% sure.
From what I've heard back then, Loliad learned to play Warden from ReMinD.
And then the student became the master.
Very, very, very quickly. In this little break we have, as the game has not started, tomorrow at 5, Rising Star Cup number 7, we're gonna cast, you're gonna play. $150 on the line and points for the quarterly final. So sign up, play, make the numbers big. I want to crack the 200. Can we do this together? Community effort, show AMD how strong and big the Warcraft scene is. It doesn't matter if you're a level 10 Battle.net noob or if you have ambitions to kick Happy off the throne. We need every single skill level in this cup to make it fun for everyone. Fun for everyone should be game number 2 as well between these two players.
Chaemiko, top right. ReMinD bottom left. This time, no neutral hero build. Understandably so. Panda, hard to make work here, similar to a Warden. And Dark Ranger, not sure if she's really playable. She still has, everything she does can be dispelled, so that's always a problem. I'm expecting a Demon Hunter here, Neo. What do you expect?
Yeah, could see a Keeper too, but he wasn't really there when Keeper was meta, so I don't think so. And Keeper in the late game is trash anyway. Demon Hunter would be the most normal thing to do, and I expect this here as well.
In before Pardon. That would be quite something. Yeah, as we mentioned earlier, lots of night elves around the world look towards ReMinD to find the answers against human. And the Demon Hunter is supposed to find those answers, despite the fact that he's blind. How's that supposed to work?
Sixth sense, man. He can see everything. Doesn't need eyes. He just has a gracious mind.
How does that work in Warcraft lore, by the way? How does he just, like, function as a fighter? Does he have, like, echo vision, like bats? Did someone read the books? Like, how does he walk around the battlefield? Is it just all intuition?
I think so.
That would be weird.
Well, yeah.
Isn't it when they become demon hunters, their eyes are removed so they can focus on demonic presences or something weird like that?
You don't have to ask me anything about lore.
Guys,
or the game.
Who read,
Why am I
who read
even
the
here?
Warcraft books?
Removing eyes, man, that's vicious.
Yeah. That you don't like that, I can understand.
Yeah. Already feeling it a little in my stomach. Let's not talk about this.
Oh, the next time you're hungover, I'm totally gonna talk about eyes.
And you claim to be a good, faithful man. Just mean to me.
It's not exactly mean. It's just sort of funny.
Yeah, for you it is.
Imagine if you throw up during a stream. How funny would that be? Dude, that would be a great clip. That would be on live stream fails, insta fame.
Should we do it for the fame and money, Remo?
Hell yeah, I'm all about that big esports money. That block, what the hell?
Surreal.
Goddamn Chaemiko, dude.
Still baffling how he's so good at surrounds and blocks, and like all his other skills are levels below. He's not bad, at anything, really.
player's forces
But
are
his
under
block and
attack.
sword is just so way above.
Yeah, he's #1 blocker in the world. I don't know, maybe Thorzen is #2 or something. You see? I, for once, give a commendation to your golden boy as well.
Good. You have to make up for
So,
something.
Wisp coming in for the detonate could be a big one. Oh, kind of misses. Second Wisp coming in. Oh my god. If he had hit the double water elementals first. He doesn't detonate?
No.
Why?
Surprising to me as
What?
well. Can he get the last hit on the Demon Hunter? No, of course. Oh, surrounds him. Is he in range? I doubt it. Oh, what
And he
a-
saves the footy into the bag. Wow.
Archers. No, he got it with with the Archmage and a TP
How
out.
did he yoink that item? What? That was behind the peasant.
What's it called? Telekinesis skills?
Yeah. I mean, we know he's kind of psychic with his
Dude,
blindness.
that's pretty sick. If the Archmage gets the big mana, he can easily punish the tier 2 buildings now with the level 3 he has. It still wasn't great for ReMinD at all. It was pretty good for Chaemiko all in all. TP gone, level 3 acquired, Expo coming up. But that makes him tap out a little later, I guess.
A pretty easy expansion, all things considered. No boots on the demon. Not a fan.
I don't think he can really afford it now. He's going in again without immolation, so just right clicks. 5 archers to follow it up. Okay, he's taking some time off of that town hall, but it's finished in
Player's
5
forces
minutes.
are
That's
under
pretty
attack.
fast on AZ.
We'll need your staff. This time not too late. Oh, nice split by Chaemiko, by the way. Only, what was it, 2-3 footies taking care of the demon, and the other 3 footmen taking care of the archers in the back. So they really couldn't do anything. Couldn't even cancel the tower.
Block again to make sure this archer dies. And despite the frost arrow, he saves the footman to the back. Chaemiko on fire today.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking really good. Few footmen here are dying, but that is their job.
Not the best profession, that's for sure. Naga dies as well. Whoa, ReMinD's getting
Player's
pummeled now.
forces are under attack.
This is quickly going from bad to worse. Oh, you can't afford to lose the lure.
Imagine the big mana now.
Does he still get it? Oh, he gets it. Maybe. Yeah, he does. Yikes!
This hurts. All of this hurts.
Woo!
So if this
And he
continues,
scouts the counter expo.
Player's
Jesus
forces
Christ,
are under
Chaemiko.
attack.
He knows the footy is dead anyway, so at least he gets some intel
Yeah.
in case there's a tree coming up.
this Naga is supposed to win you this fight, to give you this advantage in the early. She falls off later, and the exact opposite happened. Easy tier 2 transition for the human. What's up? What's up? I want to laugh as well.
A player's
Guy in
forces
chat.
are under attack.
Spaghetti. I think they're talking about what they're currently reading. That was funny. Even at least close to level 3 now. But like, how? Just how? How is ReMinD supposed to come back? I don't know.
He's not even having a fast tech to bears
A player's forces are
to
under
rush him or
attack.
something. It's gonna be real tough.
Town is under siege.
And the expo of course gets cancelled. How crazy this series turned around. From ReMinD dominating the early moments of NI to having no chance in the mid game of AZ.
There must be some way to win this game.
forces are
I guess the
under
counter expansion now is out the window.
This could be a good old 70s applied tier 2 human push. Don't see that so much anymore nowadays.
Maybe bear drops?
Oh, MK second?
Yeah.
Really? Against Demon.
He feels really confident. It also doesn't do too much against... Okay, against the Naga you can get some storm bolts in, I guess. I don't know.
Maybe it goes bad first.
a player's forces are
I feel like ReMinD has to go Zeppelin. Again, it's super tough against rifles, of course. But you need to find that opening. You can't win a straight up fight anymore. You can't out echo your opponent anymore.
I also would like to see Zeppelin, like Zeppelin the main, dropping in, killing peasants there with Fog Lightning, Demon Hunter in the expansion, harassing there, ready to staff out with the telly, buying time, slowing down the production.
It kind of has to be the play, but Chaemiko looking too solid to let that happen.
forces are under attack.
Yeah, this early game was just too damn well played by Chaemiko. That was pretty close to perfect.
SimCity also super nice here. Nothing can really enter or attack vulnerable targets. We do have a Zeppelin, that's step one.
But the repair seems to be working out. This is, after all, mostly piercing damage, not so much DPS against buildings. ReMinD supply 36. It feels like he's been at this supply across 2 maps now, the entire game, the entire games. Oh boy. Alright, MK gets off 1 Stormbolt. That might be the only one. 1 rifle killed at least. Okay. But the militia forced the rest of this attack back. Slow sign to come in as well. The Demon Hunter now pretty well controlled, but quick dispels by ReMinD. He's still controlling this army well. Problem is, with the perfect micro in the world, this army still can't do that much.
Everything is too bruised. He has to retreat again, which is more time for this expansion. Chaemiko is having a great time in this game. Tech by ReMinD only at 40%. Expo about to be up.
Siege.
That could change the game where
Player's forces
Chaemiko
Now
has
double
to
heal
act
scrolls for
again.
Chaemiko. And
I was about to make a point that this game is still not like decided, and then no W score, let's go.
it's not necessarily decided, but
I mean, Chaemiko has to act if his expo is up. ReMinD with a greedy red spot.
oh, does he see him? It's nighttime. Monk is...
under siege.
Okay, he doesn't see him.
Demon Hunter gets immolation. But does he have a TP? Nope.
Player's forces are under attack.
Oh, the rally point might be giving away what's happening.
Yep, he knows exactly what's up.
That's 2 bears for free.
This is an absolute disaster.
No TP, by the way. Oh, big yikes. MK coming in for the Stormbolt.
That is one of the best creep jacks I've ever seen in my life. Zeppelin is slowed. Oh yeah, finish it, crash and burn. That was from moment 1 on nothing but destruction.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
Like everything went bad in this game.
Yeah.
That was painful.
He needs like some bandages after that game, man. That hurt.
Chaemiko looking really good though. Super solid, nice moves, good decision making, nothing too fancy tactic and timing wise. But he didn't need that here today.
Well, the Night Elf community from this game will not glean the big answers they're looking for. Chaemiko just a little too strong. That means ReMinD drops down to the lower bracket, going up against Happy. will be our next match. That's going to be a fun one right there. In the upper bracket, Chaemiko versus 120 to determine who makes it in first place.
True. So, judging from the past 3 days, what's our next game, Remo?
Happy versus ReMinD.
Right. It feels like we've seen this game in a big tournament before.
What? Really?
I have to look it up. And with that little cliffhanger, I sent you into a little break, lower bracket semifinal. Next, stay tuned.